Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Jaden, and in this video I'm gonna continue my reactions to Beast, B.A.P, VIXX, and Block B. Specifically, the songs that I'm going to be reacting to are going to be Beast's Back to You, B.A.P's What the Hell, VIXX's L and R, I assume that's a subunit, Beautiful Liar, which was suggested to me a while ago, but I was waiting for me to finish the title tracks before getting into it. And also continue with Block B's title tracks, which I think somebody told me that they actually didn't have a lot of title tracks, and when I checked the next song, which was this one, I noticed that too. Like, why do they have so little? Like, compared to VIXX and like B.A.P and other groups from the same time, which started at about the same time, they have so little. Like, what the hell? But yeah, the Block B songs that I'm gonna be reacting to is going to be B-Nillili Mambo. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. But yeah, that's the song that I'm gonna be reacting to. I know there was like one or two songs that I skipped, but they just didn't look that good. It seems like kind of a filler song that they've done just so they could have a comeback or whatever. I don't know. It just didn't seem interesting to do a reaction. I don't think I would have been able to share much of my thoughts. If you still want me to check out the song, I'll probably do it, but after I'm done with the rest of the title tracks. But before we get into the reaction, I just want to mention something that I usually mention in every video. If you've been with my channel, you know that I'm a writer. But finally, I've actually been able to get back into writing, because actually, ever since I started my YouTube channel, I haven't been able to sit and write. I haven't had the time to do that. But the last 2 days I actually was able to do that, and finally I wrote the next chapter of my story, which you can check out on Wattpad. The link is in the description. The story is called Dead Inside. It's a zombie story inspired by The Walking Dead, because I'm a huge Walking Dead fan, and I've decided to write my own version of it, essentially, with my own characters and everything. It's just a story kind of in the same world, but not really. But yeah, for the longest time I've had 3 chapters only. Like, for the last 6 months it was only 3 chapters, or I personally call them issues, even though I know they're not issues written. But now I'm finally able to write the 4th one, which is called The Long Way Around, and I'm not gonna get into what it is. I don't want to spoil you, but if you're interested, check it out. The link is in the description, and if you end up enjoying it, or you simply enjoy the video, you can help me out by going over on Patreon. That will be greatly appreciated, and it will help me have more of a motivation to keep writing, even though I'll still do it. Even if you don't decide to support me, I'll still do the videos, I'll still write, but it would mean a lot. It's essentially what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I guess let's get back into the video, and let's get into a reaction, starting with Beast Back to You in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so far, I love how it's starting the song. I actually really like it. I think this might end up being one of my favorite Beast songs. Oh yeah, definitely going into top 10. Probably at the bottom of the 10, but it's definitely that good. Is that autotune? I mean, I know back then they used a lot of autotune, and I assume this song is one of the older ones. I love how it slows down and it starts to build up again. I don't know why it kind of gives a weight to the song. The chorus has a bit of a feeling of the filler kind of chorus, which some songs tend to have when like they don't put enough effort or then take enough time to finish it, like essentially a filler chorus. But I'd say it's still not, because it's pretty catchy. Ooh, I like the high note here. Okay, it might be just the video that I'm using specifically, but the instrumental of the song is way much louder than the rapping, and it's kind of annoying. Okay, so as you know, for these songs I'm only doing one reaction per video, because otherwise the video becomes way too long, and I'm kind of get bored when I listen to them. But I'm not gonna get into that again. So how I feel about this song. As I said, it's actually pretty enjoyable. It's probably one of the best Beast songs, or at least the more interesting ones. There isn't much specifically that I can point out that I really liked. During the chorus, when it goes into the auto-tune-ish part, which I pointed out, I really like that part, because other than that, it kind of feels a bit fillerish, but it's still good enough. Personally, I'm gonna give this song an 8.6 out of 10, because it's really enjoyable. It has a lot of unique flavor to it, which I like, and I also love the early 2010s K-pop sound to it. I always love that. Well, not always, because sometimes I just get sick of it, but it is refreshing to hear once in a while. Objectively, I'd say pretty much about the same. It doesn't feel good enough to be a 9 out of 10. It doesn't feel bad enough to be an 8 out of 10. So yeah, pretty much I'm gonna leave it at an 8.6 objectively too. And yeah, if you want me to react to other Beast songs, make sure to comment it down below. So let's move on to the next song of this video, that being B.A.P's What the Hell. And let's see what the hell is What the Hell about. In 3, 2, 1. I don't know who commented that, but I read your comment and you confirmed that a lot of their B-sides actually have rock influence. I don't get why though. I don't mind it, I just am kind of confused. Okay, this one, personally, on first listen, it's much better than the last two. The ones that I checked out in the last video. Like, instantly, I love it. Or definitely, at least like it more than those. Like, I don't need a second listen for this song to tell you that it's really good. I don't know if it's unique enough for me to listen to it on my own, but probably if I stumble upon it, I'm probably not gonna skip it, at least. Okay, I think I've been able to learn the names and the faces of 3 of the members now for sure. Daehyun, Jungkook, and Zelo are very easy to tell apart from the rest. The rest are kind of hard for me. Yeah, even this song has some rock influences as faint as they are. It's not as much as in the last 2 songs. Okay, I really like this chorus. I love how well What the Hell is incorporated into the song. It's like doesn't feel out of place. Honestly, this easily could have been a title track. And again, I'm not sure, but you guys didn't comment whether you agree with me whether Stray Kids do feel like a spiritual successor to B.A.P. Or at least I haven't noticed that you have. Because sometimes I check the comments, sometimes I just don't have the time. But yeah, if you haven't, comment down below. Do you agree that Stray Kids are a spiritual successor to B.A.P? Because I personally feel so. But yeah, about this song, I can instantly tell you it's really good. It's gonna be personally a 9 out of 10. It's really good. I love everything about it. I feel like some things could have been touched a little bit better because there are some parts, mainly in the beginning, which might be better on the second listen, but I don't have the time to do that. But some parts in the beginning didn't feel as catchy as the rest, but that might have been because it was the first listen and I still was learning the song in a way. But yeah, overall it is a really good song. I love everything about it, but it didn't exactly blow me away, although it's pretty good. You know, actually, because I feel like you know, I'm gonna give it a 9.3 out of 10. I was planning to give it a 9 out of 10 because it didn't blow me away, but it was really good. But you know, at the end, I ended up enjoying it that I can give it a bit of a higher rating than a 9. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9.3 out of 10. And it is a really good song. Objectively, I'm gonna be a bit more lenient and say that it's gonna be a 10 out of 10. Because if you're a B.A.P fan, this is a fucking good song. No doubts about it. But yeah, I still have several B.A.P requests to do, but if you have some personal ones you want me to check out, comment it down below and I'm gonna add them to my list. But yeah, now let's move on to the VIXX song of this video, that being Beautiful Liar by VIXX's LR, which I assume it's gonna be one singer and a rapper, because it wouldn't be 2 singers or 2 rappers, and I don't think there's 2 rappers in VIXX, I'm not sure. But yeah, let's check it out in 3, 2, 1. So yeah, I was correct, it's gonna be a singer and a rapper. because I can already recognize the blonde guy. Yep. He's grown on me a lot. Okay, this might end up being one of his best rap verses. And also this song might end up being one of my favorites. It all rests on the chorus. Yep, definitely one of my favorites. Holy shit, the vocals. I've never really noticed the vocals, or maybe I have, I've forgotten, but holy hell, he's so good. Oh, that's a really cool cinematography with Lamb, that's really cool. Okay, I'm fucking in love with this song already. This is by far his best rapping. I'm kind of angry that I haven't listened to this song earlier, but I was doing the title tracks first, so yeah. Fucking hell, I'm in love with this song. I'll definitely listen to it on my own. Like, this might be the best VIXX song. It's that good. Like, the closest VIXX song would be Chained Up, and yeah. This is so good. I love how it contrasts really good emotional singing and really hard-hitting rapping. It's so good. I love it. I just fucking love it. Oh my god, this music video. Damn. That was really good. Like, really, really good. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think VIXX could do this good. That's how good it is. Because VIXX are not bad, but other than like 2 or 3 songs, they didn't leave that much of an impact to me. And please don't take this wrong, I still like them. But like, this is on a whole another level of good. Like, I'm gonna give this song 20 out of 10 on both personal and objective. That's how good it is. Like, I'm blown away. I'm genuinely blown away by how good it is. The music video is beautiful. There are a lot of cool cool shots and cool visual things that they do. The song is so emotional and hard-hitting and so good, like I cannot praise it enough. It's so good. I considered reacting to it a second time just because I wanted to listen to it again, but I have a lot of videos to do today, and I haven't done videos for the last few days, so I have to keep doing them. But yeah, it's a really good song. Like, I don't know what else to say. I love it. I'll be listening to it on my own for sure. And yeah, if you have any requests for VIXX song, make sure to comment them down below and I'm gonna check them out. But now let's move on to the last song of this video, that being Block B's B-Nillili Mambo. I don't know, I'll learn how it is pronounced in the song, but yeah, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. Is this song going to have some Chinese influences? And I'm sorry if I'm confusing the East Asian sounds, but it is confusing for me as a European. Especially the Korean and Chinese ones sometimes are very similar. Okay, I think I'm gonna be very confused about how I feel about this one by the end of it. This seems to be a very liked song, considering it has like 25 million views. And I'll probably give it a 2 listens because I don't think one would do the job. I think this is just one of those experimental songs which usually I love, but in the early to mid 2010s, the different sound of K-pop kind of made me hate them. I prefer more of the modern experimental K-pop songs like what NCT does. Still, I'm gonna give it a fair chance and I'm gonna listen to it one more time. You know, I wonder if by the time I'm done with Block B's title tracks, I would feel like NCT 127 is kind of a spiritual successor to Block B, sound-wise at least, or not because Block B are gone or not, because I'm not sure on that front. I assume they're still around, but just in the sense of having a similar sound, because as I mentioned earlier in the video, I feel like Stray Kids are a spiritual successor to B.A.P. in terms of sounds and messages. And now that I think about it, NCT in some ways is very similar to Block B. Like experimental hip-hop sounding songs, crazy haircuts. Tell me what you think about that. And yeah, I definitely think this is one of those experimental songs that just needs more listens, because I already kind of like whenever they say Nillili Mambo. That part is definitely catchy, but it's just overall the song sounds like a mess, which is par for the course for those types of songs. But yeah, let's listen to it one more time. In 3, 2, 1. Wait, is that Zico? Is Zico, the Zico, part of this group? Wait, was Zico the guy that I liked in their debut music video with the hair on top? Is that Zico? The Zico who I think it is? Like, I know Zico has one song called Boys and Girls. That was the first song that I've heard of him. Is that him? Is he from Block B? And I think he has left it actually. If you can fill me up on that, that would be great. Even though I probably could read it on my own, it's great hearing from you guys. Even if I don't reply, I almost always read the comments. Yeah, I'm definitely liking it already more on the second listen. Also, I have a question. Did people scream cultural appropriation when they saw some of the haircuts here? Because I can see that easily happening nowadays. I personally don't like it when people scream cultural appropriation, because I disagree with the idea of cultural appropriation, but I don't want to get into it because it's gonna get into way too heated of an argument. Okay, there's way too many crazy haircuts. I kinda like it and prefer that over just boring bowl cuts, but Jesus. Okay, what's with this dance? Okay. With this kind of a song and music video, if I really wanted to delve into it, probably could find things to talk about, or somebody better than me at explaining could probably talk about this music video and song for a longer time, but because I'm not that good at explaining and because I don't have the time, I'm just gonna keep it short. There's a lot in this music video and song. I love how maximalistic everything about it is. Like in general, that's the kind of music and music videos I love seeing. Like there's so much packed into it. In the song itself, there's so many sounds and rhythms and everything packed into it. But one of the reasons I think why I'm not in love with it compared to like NCT's music is just because of the era of K-pop that it comes from. I still am not sure which year this is, but I think it's before 2015. And definitely is before 2017, when I feel like there was a shift in the K-pop sound, for sure. So from back then, these kind of experimental maximalistic songs, for some reason I just don't enjoy them as much. I don't think they work as well as they do nowadays. But I still wanna praise it for that, at least. Which is why I'm gonna actually have two personal scores. At the lowest, I'd say this song would be a 7.6 out of 10, and that's kind of how I feel after like 1 or 2 listens, because these experimental kind of songs require more like 3, 4, 5 listens to be really enjoyable. At most, it probably would be an 8.7 out of 10, because I don't feel like it's coherent enough, and I know for this kind of song, the good thing about them is that they are kind of incoherent on first listen, and then become more coherent, but I don't feel like it's coherent enough to be like a 9 out of 10, so at most it's gonna be an 8.7 out of 10. Meanwhile, objectively, I'm just gonna put it at an 8.5 out of 10. I feel like if you're a Block B fan, you'll probably enjoy it, but I don't know. I still don't have much of a grasp of exactly the Block B sound. Is one way to say it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out more of their music. But yeah, I hope there is better than this one, cause yeah, I'm just kind of not sure ultimately how I feel about it, whether I love it or not. And that's pretty much how I'm gonna end this. So yeah, if you have any requests for K-pop songs you want me to react to, whether for these 4 groups or for any other K-pop group, make sure to comment it down below and I'm gonna add them to my list, though I don't promise when and if I'm definitely going to react to it, because anything can happen and I just don't want to lie to you. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Also check out the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories. Because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you do enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon or Subscribestar, where you can pledge your support and help keep the channel going and help keep me writing. Because even though I do it for enjoyment and not because of the money, I still need the money to feed myself and take care of myself. But still, if you don't want to do that, I'll appreciate it if you at least like this video, subscribe, or at least share this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!